There are many mistakes that have been made in the past when companies try to translate their names or slogans into a different language. Products were not bought due to what the slogans or names meant in other countries. Here are a few hilarious cases. Number 1, the Coca-Cola case. Coca-Cola name in China was first read as Kekukela, meaning bite the wax tadpole, or female horse stuffed with wax, depending on the dialect. Coke then researched 40,000 characters to find a phonetic equivalent, Coca-Cola, translating into happiness in the mouth. Number 2, the General Motors case. General Motors is Chevrolet Nova car in Spanish. In Central and South America, no va, meaning it doesn't go. Number 3, the Orange case. During its 1994 launch campaign, the telephone company Orange had to change its ads in Northern Ireland. The future's bright, the future's orange. That campaign is an advertising legend. However, in the North, the term orange suggests the Orange Order. The implied message that the future is bright, the future is Protestant loyalist, didn't sit well with the Catholic Irish population. Number 4, Benny and Smith Crayola case. Crayola has changed color names over time due to the civil rights movement and other social pressures. In 1962, Benny and Smith replaced flesh with peach in recognition of the wide variety of skin tones. More recently, in 1999, they changed Indian red to chestnut. The color was not named after Native Americans. It was actually named for a special pigment that came from India. But school children often assume the incorrect origin of the name. The Gerber case. Gerber, the name of the famous baby food maker, is also the French word for vomiting. It becomes a bit limiting when you go global. Gerber is therefore not in France, and although Gerber has a French-Canadian webpage, it says Les aliments pour babas Gerber ne sont disponibles pour l'instant qu'aux États-Unis. French for the baby food is not here, try the US. The Volkswagen Jetta case. Volkswagen named the sedan version of Golf the Jetta. However, the J doesn't exist in the Italian alphabet, so Jetta is pronounced Jetta, which means misfortune. Next, the Hong Kong Tourist Board case. In April 2003, the Hong Kong Tourist Board tried to either pull their ads or have their slogan changed, but it was too late to change the campaign that was on billboards throughout Hong Kong and in British versions of Cosmopolitan and Condé Nast Traveler. The slogan that was running in Hong Kong, "It will take your breath away," unfortunately coincided with the SARS epidemic that resulted in numerous deaths. Shortness of breath is one of the main symptoms of SARS. And last, the Nike Air case. Nike offended Muslims in June 1997 when the flaming air logo for its Nike Air sneakers looked too similar to the Arabic form of God's name, Allah. Nike pulled more than 38,000 pairs of sneakers from the market. The mistakes that were made and how to avoid them. Number 1, assuming that all cultures around the world are the same. As seen in the orange case, every culture across the world is different. So if something works in one country, attempting to mirror it and expecting it to work in another country will certainly lead to failure. Although understanding your audience is related to target market research, it's important to study cultural attitudes and implement those in your copy, landing pages, and targeted websites. Number 2, not thinking locally. Colors, shapes, slogans, and even catchphrases